term GOAT is being kind of thrown around a lot now.
Yeah.
Like in this generation particularly, right? This, I'd say last 5, 6, 7, 8 years, GOAT's been kind of thrown around a lot. You know, what do you think it takes to be the GOAT number one?
Yeah.
And who do you think is the GOAT?
Well, first of all, okay, so it's complicated because it depends what generation you're coming from. It depends what is your criteria for what the GOAT is. Like you're saying greatest of all time. Time is the crucial, for me, it's time. Like you need like 10, 20, 30 years, you know, distance from the artist to really, like when you say, like, let's say Muhammad Ali, greatest of all time, because now people even younger than me know who Muhammad Ali is, still. Or you say Michael Jackson, greatest of all time. I mean, he's passed away for over a decade, but kids still know who Michael Jackson is. These people have stood the test of time. So for me, time is a big important thing. And also, the barriers they broke down, were they the first to do it? And what was the impact of those barriers being broken down? So I've got like my own idea of what the GOAT is, but you know, it's a good conversation to have and it's fun, right? You can argue back and forth, you know, who was the greatest hockey player of all time and who was the greatest, you know, UFC fighter of all time. Yeah. And it's a great, interesting conversation, but it also depends on your criteria and how you look at it. And everybody wants to be the GOAT, but like, I think, you know, I don't know, who do you think the GOAT is?
Based on like what I see now, I will go towards Diljit.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is because this guy, you've seen him evolve from small arenas to massive arenas.
Yeah.
And he's gone from, say, the UK arena circuit to the North American arena circuit to India's arena circuit to now he's gone and smashed Punjabi cinema. He's going to Bollywood, done really well there. Yeah. He's sitting down with your world leaders. He's making mainstream news. So for us, it's like
he's a phenomenal artist.
The level where you want to aspire to be, right?
Well, like I don't look at him as the GOAT. I do think he's a phenomenal singer, phenomenal artist, and he is taking Punjabi music to, you know, like a very broad level, right? But like for me, I mean, the GOAT. I think Apache Indian's the GOAT, and I could give you all my reasons why I think that.
Yeah.
And you know, and we could have a debate about it. Like for example, Apache Indian comes in a generation of like, you know, selling CDs and cassettes, right? He sold over 10 million albums of no reservations, was signed to a major independent record label, mainstream record label, not a Punjabi record label, mainstream record label, where distribution was the hardest thing to get, right? And then you look at the fact that he appealed to not just Punjabis and non-Punjabis, all at the same time doing Punjabi content that we related to. Like one of the biggest songs was Arranged Marriage. I remember being a kid in Toronto and watching on mainstream television, right? And there was a Punjabi face talking about arranged marriage, and you know, white people, black people, people of all stripes were watching and consuming this music. Yeah. For me, that is a huge barrier at that time, right? And then the amount of album sales, he was touring, and we felt like, oh, he represented us. The way he was talking about, you know, having a glassy and even like, you know, Chuck Dare and all that stuff. And so for me, like you look at now, like for me, that I look back at that, I'm like, those were barriers that were impossible to break. Now you come back to Diljit, phenomenal. But the thing is, there were only maybe 200, 300,000, you know, Punjabi people in Canada, right? And he broke through beyond Punjabi, right? And we were so proud of that. Whereas now there's like 1 million Punjabi speaking people in Canada. And Diljit is primarily performs to, if you go to the arenas, it's just all Punjabi people, right? Now, they've all come originally from Punjab, let's say. He is going to India and performing to Punjabi people. He goes to America and performs to Punjabi people. You know, outside the one festival he did, he's still a Punjabi language artist, right? And so it's amazing. But for me, to be the GOAT, it's got to be this like next level of thing that really changed things for a lot of people. And for me, he changed things for me because I saw someone, I said, wow, if he can do it and he's breaking those barriers, it's possible. At a time when people thought it was impossible, And so for me, that's why I put Apache Indian as the GOAT.
Yes, I Have an Opinion podcast. Its owners and associates take no responsibility for opinions or statements made by Sanj Singh, its co-hosts, callers, or their guests. Yes, I Have an Opinion podcast is meant for entertainment purposes only. It is not our intention to libel, discriminate, or annoy anyone. If you get annoyed, just tune into something else.